What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. Today I want to give you a quick tip on how you can trick your mind into enjoying pain and discomfort. All right, so I'm just going to give you some quick examples on what I do when I'm about to do something painful or something uncomfortable or something I'm afraid to do. There's this thing that I do to trick my mind into thinking I'm about to do something fun or something that I'm going to enjoy. It's very simple. Let's say I'm about to approach a girl I find attractive, but I start to get fearful. I start to feel anxiety. I start to get in my head, oh fuck, I'm about to approach this girl. I hope she likes me. I hope it works out. There's people watching, blah, blah, blah. All that stupid shit. Once that starts happening, the first thing I do is I start smiling. I start smiling because when I start getting in my head and start overthinking shit, what happens? I start to get serious and I start to get, oh fuck, and I tighten up. But what you want to do is you want to start smiling, because it's like you're telling your mind, no, this is not something to be afraid of. This is not something to be uncomfortable. This is about to be something fun. This is about to be something exciting. So you start smiling and you basically start doing taking on the body language that you would take on if you're about to do something you can't wait to do, something you're excited to do. So I do this right before I'm about to approach a girl. If I feel anxiety or nervousness or I start overthinking shit, I start smiling, right? And I start to loosen up and relax. And I just face what I'm about to do. Okay, I'm about to approach this girl. Yes, there's a possibility I could be rejected, but I'm gonna enjoy this interaction no matter what happens, right? When you start smiling, you start to think positively. Now, I also do this when I'm about to work out. Sometimes I don't feel like working out, and my mind starts thinking, here we go. We're about to go and do some intense workout. It's going to be painful. Your arms are tired right now. Why the fuck are you about to do this shit? So instead of going into that, I start smiling. And I start to get happy. I start to get excited. So then when I'm about to do my push-ups, I get down on my push-ups and I'm smiling like this, right? I don't want to do the push-ups, right? Because I work out every day, so sometimes I'm kind of sore, whatever the case may be. But once I start smiling, it changes something internally. I start to feel excited to do the action, even though it may be something I'm uncomfortable doing or something I don't want to do, something painful, something I'm afraid to do. It doesn't matter. Once you start smiling and taking on the body language of the emotion you want to feel, I want to feel good. I want to feel excited. I don't want to feel bad about doing the shit I have to do. Because if we want to grow, we have to do things that are uncomfortable. We have to do things we're afraid to do. And so I trick my mind into thinking I'm about to do something fun, something exciting, something, pleasant, right? But, sometimes we don't feel like doing the workout or we don't feel like doing something, right? But I just start smiling, man, right before I'm about to do some shit. And it just changes something internally, and it makes me more able to do it, more willing to do it, because I just feel better about it. And it's literally as simple as just smiling. And it's not an easy thing to do. I also do this when I'm resisting something, right? So let's say I'm having a conversation with someone and somebody says something that I don't like. Instead of me, attacking them or getting negative about it, I'll just start smiling, right? I just start smiling, because the way I see it is I should be able to have a conversation with someone and they should be able to voice their opinion, and I shouldn't all of a sudden get angry and start going at them and get into an argument, because whenever I do that, whenever I used to get in arguments, I'd always feel bad after, right? I'd always feel negative after. So instead, I learned to, when somebody says something that I don't agree with or whatever, I just start smiling, man. And I say, oh, okay, and I try to see their point of view. Instead of me resisting it and getting negative and causing an argument, now I can actually have conversations with people who have different viewpoints without me getting angry or negative about it, because I done tricked my mind to enjoy these things that the mind is trying to avoid or keep me away from. I start tricking my mind to thinking that it's shit that I want to do, that I love, by smiling. Literally, it's so simple. It's so simple. By smiling, and the other part too is just relaxing. So like, whenever there's something we don't want to do, something uncomfortable, something we're afraid of, something that we're resisting, we tighten up. We tighten up. We tighten up in our legs, tighten up in our core, we tighten up our whole body, and because we're trying to resist it, but we gotta relax. So when you smile, it automatically makes you want to relax more. Okay, and it's like a big smile. It's not easy to do. When you don't feel like doing it, it's very difficult to do it, but it's a practice, something I practice over time. And that's what gets me to do the shit that I need to do sometimes. When I don't feel like doing it, literally I just start smiling. Sometimes I'm doing an intense ass workout and I'm smiling while I'm doing it. I'm doing my burpees and I'm smiling while I'm doing my burpees. Because if I don't smile, I'm gonna just be in this negative mindset where I don't feel like doing it. Okay, so this is just something I do. This is one of the things that I do to get me through some certain days when I don't feel like doing shit, right? Or if something's uncomfortable or whatever the fuck it is, right? I'll just start smiling. That's one of the tricks that you can use to rewire your mind to start thinking, right? Start associating something that is uncomfortable or something you don't want to do. Start associating it in a positive way because you're smiling. So you're telling your mind, I want to do this, right? I enjoy doing this. I love doing it, right? Right before I do a cold shower, what do? I start smiling, right? Anytime I got to do some shit that's uncomfortable, I know it's going to be uncomfortable. My mind and my body's trying to resist it. I just start smiling, man. So I definitely recommend you try this out. If you're a man watching this and you want to become unbreakable in your self-confidence, you want to eliminate the fear of approaching women, you want to become a beast, the most attractive version of yourself, join the Unbreakable Beast Tribe. I'll drop a link to the group in the comment section, and I'll see you inside. Peace.